Dreaming of Southern California? Thinking about hillside living? The views of the city, of the ocean? Well, the bird streets might be something for you to consider. You might be questioning right now, what are the bird streets? You've heard about it, maybe you haven't heard about it. Maybe you've been a lifelong Angelino and have no idea what I'm talking about. I want you guys to stay tuned. I'm Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles realtor. Today we are going to be discussing the bird streets and where exactly that is, the history behind it, and what homes are like in this neighborhood. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, take a moment to click the subscribe button and bell for updates. I'll be right back. When you think of Southern California, you envision this indoor-outdoor living, right? And for a lot of people, if your taste of Southern California is the movies, you might be thinking Hollywood, hillside living, views of the hills, of the ocean, of the city, right? Well, the Bird Streets is one of the most exclusive areas of Los Angeles that has all of that. Now, the Bird Streets are technically a part of the Hollywood Hills. They are immediately to the east of Trousdale Estates in Beverly Hills. They are bordered also by Sunset Boulevard to the further south, and the rest of the Hollywood Hills on the north and east. Doheny Estates is in the northernmost section of the Bird Streets, and it offers some of the best views in all of the Bird Streets. The reason this area is called the Bird Streets is because every single street, with an exception of a couple, are named after birds. That's right. Some of these names include Bluebird Avenue, Blue Jay, Flicker Place, Flicker Way, Nightingale Drive, Robin Drive, Skylark, Swallow Drive, Thrasher Avenue, Thrush Way, etc. Now, some of the streets that are a part of the Bird Streets that technically are not named after birds include Doheny Drive, Hoppin Place, Mockingbird Place, technically that's a bird, Sierra Mar Place, and Sierra Mar Drive. Now, these streets were, it's not just that they were named after birds that made these so famous. It's really that they have some of the most prestigious residential architecture in Los Angeles. Here, estates have been designed to blend in with the nature, with the views, with the indoor-outdoor living. And homes here range in varying designs from mid-century modern, ultra-modern, traditional homes, Mediterranean, and kind of castles. These homes open up to very large patios, gardens, pools, all centered around the Santa Monica Mountains. Some have little pocket niches in the downslopes of hillsides for sitting down and just enjoying the nature around you. With spectacular views of Los Angeles, the mountains, and the oceans, it just doesn't get much better than this. Now, homes in the Bird Streets were originally developed in the 1950s, and they almost immediately began to draw the elite of Hollywood. And of course, other industry professionals that were seeking both privacy and breathtaking views. Over the years, this neighborhood has evolved into an architectural marvel with a wide range of homes, as we just discussed. But in addition to those home styles, sprinkled here and there are some Spanish, some Cape Cod homes as well. What's also unique about this area is that the price points of these homes, in addition to the lot sizes, teardowns can run well over $7 million. High-profile individuals have always taken to this area, and it's kind of like an entertainment haven for people that work in entertainment. Some notable and former residents include Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Aniston, Keanu Reeves, Lionel Richie, Jodie Foster, Jerry Seinfeld, and the list goes on and on and on. I don't want to emphasize or stay there. The thing is, because this area has become so popular with developers, they buy the older homes, which could run up to $7 million, tear them down, and build these spectacular, highly expensive homes with unobstructed views of Los Angeles. Let me tell you something. As a real estate agent, when we have caravans, this is one of the areas that agents flock to see homes. A lot of times you'll see agents posting on Instagram, social media, whatever, with homes in the background or views. They're going to these particular homes. They literally have the best views, and they always sell for higher than the homes in the bird streets that don't have a view. Yes, there's some homes in the bird streets that don't have a view, but that's okay because Lake Hollywood is nearby. And so residents of the bird streets can really take advantage of Lake Hollywood, go jogging near the Lake Hollywood Reservoir before heading off to work in nearby offices, getting a good healthy dose of the outdoors and nature before joining the rat race. Families who live in the bird streets have access to great schools, and many send their kids to school in Beverly Hills, the Beverly Hills Montserrat, having trouble talking tonight. The Beverly Hills Montessori School, which allows kids to enjoy small classrooms where they really get more one-on-one experience with teachers, which is so important in learning today. Because of all the new construction in Los Angeles over the 10 to maybe 15 years, very few of the homes in the bird streets are original. The longest standing home includes the Pickford home, which was owned by Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbank, and the Tyndall, which is the former home of Norma Talmadge. The bird streets are about 2 to 3 minutes from the 405 freeway, which allows for great accessibility to the 405, 5, and 10 if you have to go to other parts of the city. The bird streets also have nearby bus stops on Sunset Boulevard. Let's be real, if you're living in the bird streets, you're not taking the bus. But there's bus stops nearby. Prices, of course, vary. As we said, a tear down in the bird streets could be $7 million. And the highest priced homes have been well over $70 million. Again, pricing in the bird streets is connected to the view. If you have a view and what type of view. Something I found very interesting was that back in 2008, a community group formed called the Doheny Dining Club. And this was really for residents of the bird streets to get to know each other and to meet twice a year for very progressive dinners. And it was just really kind of like a social networking meet and greet, meet your neighbors, get to know who lives in the area. And let me tell you, given the recent fires here in Los Angeles, knowing your neighbors, I think, is a very important thing. And unless you have a dog and are out walking your dog, which, let's face it, if you live in the hillside with no sidewalks, it's hard to walk a dog. Having a meetup, having a central place to connect to your neighbors is a really great thing. Let's talk real estate. All right, so we're going to go over 3 homes in the bird streets. The lowest price point at the time of recording this video, the highest price point, and what's kind of straddling the fence as the mid price point. Believe it or not, right now, the lowest price point home in the bird streets off Kenlet Drive is $2,450,000. I was very surprised. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,096 square foot home on a small lot. 5,590 square feet. That's a very small lot. It's a mid-century modern home, and it's just off Upper Doheny. It's got breathtaking views. It's a really well-designed floor plan, and it basically gives you modern living. Of course, it's got very sleek architectural lines, which is really great, and one of the things that I think is so special about mid-century modern. The mid-price home, the time of recording this video, is on Blue Jay Way, and it has an asking price of $10,900,000. So $10.9 million, 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 6,377 square feet on an 8,400 square foot lot. Now, this was designed by the KAA Design Group, most specifically architect Grant Kirkpatrick. It's a modern jewel box of a home. It's kind of like everything that's sexy about living in the Hollywood Hills. It's, of course, in the bird streets, one of the most coveted parts of the Hollywood Hills. And it's just a very sophisticated living experience with the city lights below you, serene courtyards, and just all kinds of beautiful things. In fact, as you're watching this video and checking these homes out, I'd love your comments below as to which of these 3 homes is actually your favorite. Now, the highest price point home at the time of recording this video is on Thrasher Ave for basically $40 million. $39,990,000. Again, basically $40 million. Now, this one has the most breathtaking views of all of the Los Angeles skyline, including the city lights all the way to downtown LA. And in a clear day, you can see all the way out to Catalina. By night, the home just transforms into what feels like a private observatory. You know, between the open concept of this home, the glass sliders, the doors, the outdoor, indoor the sleek infinity edge pool and spa that just extend out to the horizon, you really can't help but feel that you're one with nature. And that's one of the things that's so spectacular about this home and many homes in the Hollywood Hills. So hopefully this information has been helpful to you. If you're thinking of relocating to Los Angeles and you would like to get my relocation guide, there is a link below to get that. If you are just considering a move, or maybe you've always wanted to live in the hillside, well, let's see how the aftermath of all these fires pan out. At the time of recording this video, we have been experiencing fires and they are not fully contained yet. So the total destruction is really not assessed in full at this time. But if you'd like more information about the bird streets, just reach out to me and I can send you some information as well. If you are thinking about selling your home this year or buying a home, or maybe you're one of the many people that are displaced, first and foremost, my heart goes out to you. I've been through this with a friend and her family before during the Malibu fires, and there's nothing unsettling than to feel like you've lost all of your memories, the home that's kept you safe. But life, the ability to move, breathe, and press forward is the most important thing. And if I can help you be a part of that process, let me know how I can help. I am here for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next video.